Joining me now, RNC Communications Director Sean Spicer. So, Sean, what's going on over there?
Not much. I think it's a lot to do about nothing. We're going to continue with the rules. They paused for a moment to meet with each other, make sure that we have a great convention, that we come out unified. So there's some conversations that are happening this morning, but I feel very good where we're headed. You saw the list of speakers that came out this morning. It's going to be a phenomenal convention with family members, politicians, people who know Mr. Trump well, celebrities, and a lot of people that have still yet to be named.
Well, look, Reince isn't going in there and saying, let's all come out holding hands and singing Kumbaya. Is he trying to convince them not to do this minority report? What does he want going into that room?
It's not... Well, it's not about not convincing them. Their votes just aren't there right now. I think what we want to do is
they disagree.
Make sure that
they say they've got them.
No, look, I even talked to your own reporters. There's no one who believes that they do. I think part of this is to make sure we're as unified as possible and committed to beating Hillary Clinton. So we're going to have conversations. A lot of these people are meeting for the first time this morning, and the idea was to sit down and make sure that everybody had a chance to discuss their ideas and see if there's a way forward to continue to unite this party and defeat Hillary Clinton.
You talk about unity, and for a while we've known that John McCain was not going to come here, but you're also seeing in the last couple of days a couple of Republican House committee leaders who have decided not just that they're not coming here, but they're going to leave the country. They're going to go on trips. There's about at least 8 of the Republicans. Of course, all that has to be approved by the Speaker of the House, who is officially the chairman of this, and he has been critical of some of the things that your presumptive nominee has had to say. So is it an uphill slog for you to really project the image of party unity?
Not at all. First of all, there's on both sides there's people who don't attend the convention. You've seen this. I've been involved in politics almost 30 years. There are people that have tough re-elections, that have other priorities. That's great. But you look at the list of speakers that got announced this morning, some pretty phenomenal names on that list, both in terms of speakers that are in elective office and then people that are going to be on video, like Marco Rubio from Florida. You're going to have people like Bobby Knight. The Trump family is going to speak. I mean, this is going to be the most star-studded convention in either party's history, and I think it's going to be a phenomenal thing. And instead of figuring out who's not going to be here, I'm really excited about who is going to be here.
Well, I mean, he said it was going to be, and when I say he, I mean Donald Trump said he was looking for a little more glitz and glamour. He's somebody who understands how television works. I don't know. I might beg to differ a little bit that this speaker list is a little bit more conventional. What will get people to tune in to watch before Thursday night when Donald Trump himself speaks?
It sounds like it's pretty tough to please you, Chris, but I mean, you got Tim Tebow that's going to speak, Bobby Knight that's going to speak, Natalie Golbis from the LPGA that's Peter Thiel, very successful businessman, he's going to speak. There are people that have worked for Donald Trump for 20 years, 30 years that are going to speak. So I beg to differ. I think there's a lot of exciting people that are going to be on that stage, and they're going to talk about Donald Trump, talk about the Republican Party. And I think it's going to be in stark contrast to what you see the following week in Philadelphia, which is the same old politicians are going to offer the same excuses and same failed strategies, where Donald Trump's going to get up, talk about his strategy to make America great, and make sure that people understand that the dangerous path that Hillary Clinton would take us down if she were elected.
How confident are you right now, Sean, that Reince Priebus is going to come out of there with what he went in looking for, which is for the Stop Trump people to back down a little bit?
I'm very confident. I wouldn't be out here if I was concerned.
Sean Spicer, good to see you. I'm sure we'll see each other throughout the course of the week. Thank you.
You bet. Thanks, Chris.